everybody, Mark, aka the Nerdy Punk, back again tonight for a new video. Hope you all are doing well, having a great Monday. I wanted to jump on here really quick and make a short video because I heard online some rumblings that there may be a flash sale coming from Criterion starting tomorrow and actually finishing tomorrow. It's a 24-hour flash sale. Not sure when they typically start, if they typically start at midnight Eastern time. If so, that means we're just a few hours away from the start of the sale. Again, these sales only last for 24 hours on the Criterion Collection website. So definitely time is of importance here. Very important that you guys, if you're interested in any titles for half price, that you get on their website and you order as soon as possible whenever the sale starts. And of course, if you're watching this on Tuesday, the sale is on, most likely. Again, fingers crossed. I'm almost assured that it's going to happen this time because it hasn't happened yet at all through February. Now we're into March, and Criterion Collection posted on their social media accounts today some kind of hints. So they posted a picture of a camera getting ready to flash with a little flash icon in the description. So I can almost be assured that the sale is going to happen tomorrow. So what I wanted to do real quick is to first of all let you guys know about the sale. So if you're interested in any titles, now is the time to pick them up. This is most likely going to be the only official 50% off sale up until July this summer, when we have the Barnes & Noble 50% off sale. There may be some deals that you can catch on Amazon or something in between those times, but this is it for the official sale for all of the titles. So I want to let you guys know, make you aware. And then I wanted to do a quick recommendations video where I recommend a handful of titles here that you may be interested in picking up. Some titles that I've seen, many of them I've discovered through Criterion and have absolutely loved the movies. So I tried to pick a decent list. It doesn't fit any particular theme, but I picked a list full of kind of different titles that can hopefully appeal to some people. And they're definitely movies that I will vouch for that I absolutely loved. So without further ado, let's get into this list. The first title is one that I'm sure everybody's heard of, but it's kind of a good gateway title in my opinion for Criterion. It's one of the first ones if you're really getting into boutique Blu-rays that I would recommend picking up, and that is Parasite, of course, from Bong Joon-ho, the Oscar winner. If you somehow haven't seen this movie, you gotta see it, but if you have seen it and you don't own the Criterion, this is the best edition of the film, in my opinion. Yes, they put out a 4K release, but that 4K release is pretty bare bones. This looks, I can't tell you if it looks as good as the 4K because I haven't owned the 4K or seen it, but this film does look fantastic in this Criterion release. And the packaging is just amazing. Special features is amazing, so definitely recommend Parasite. Next one that I want to recommend, a David Lynch film, Blue Velvet. This one on Blu-ray is one that I would highly recommend to anybody who likes just weird stuff, art house cinema, or just weird in general. David Lynch is the master of weird. He's one of the directors that I've really fallen in love with his work through Criterion and become slightly obsessed with. So I wanted to recommend a David Lynch film. He also has several other of his films in the Criterion Collection, one of which that I'm thinking about picking up for the sale is Eraserhead, because I don't have that film and I haven't seen it. And again, I've heard amazing things about that one as well. But this one I have seen. This one I absolutely love. It's got Kyle MacLachlan, Laura Dern, with fantastic performances. Isabella Rossellini is amazing in this. And Dennis Hopper is insanely creepy and weird in this movie. And I loved that. Packaging, again, is pretty fantastic. So, yeah, David Lynch, Blue Velvet, highly recommended. Next title is another director that I've kind of discovered through Criterion, and another one that's become one of my favorite of all time. This is The Brood from David Cronenberg. This is, of the Cronenberg movies I've seen, I'd probably put this in third or so in his filmography. Again, I haven't seen his entire filmography, but this is just a great horror movie with kind of a claustrophobic feel to it. Some supernatural elements, obviously. some body horror elements, obviously. So yeah, this was a really, really good movie, and one of the strangest movies about divorce ever. So The Brood, definitely another one highly recommended. Next one, this is another one that I recommend for anyone kind of trying a starter pack on Criterion. Like if you are just getting into Criterion or boutique Blu-rays, this is one that I think you should buy first. It's one of them that I bought first. This is 12 Angry Men from Sidney Lumet. This is an absolute classic. One of the best one-room movies ever. One of the best dramas, period, ever. It's got a great performance from Henry Fonda. Several of the supporting actors are fantastic as well. And it gets super intense into the American judicial system and dialogue. This is dialogue heavy, but the dialogue is fantastic. It all takes place on a very hot summer night. And if, with summer coming up, if that's the situation that you can watch it in, definitely more immersive as well. So 12 Angry Men, another one, highly recommended. And then the last title that I want to recommend for this video is another one of my absolute favorite films that I've discovered through Criterion. I would have never watched this movie, I would have never heard of it if it wasn't for Criterion, so I'm incredibly thankful for discovering this label and all of the YouTubers that, talk about this label. You guys have given me so much film knowledge that I didn't have before. This one is A Brighter Summer Day from filmmaker Edward Yang of Taiwan. This film is a monster of a film. It is 236 minutes long, nearly 4-hour watch time. That's crazy. And if you can watch this in one sitting, that's great. I was able to watch it in one sitting. But if you have to break it up, because this is well worth the time that you're going to invest into it. This is just a fantastic coming-of-age film dealing with love, politics, kind of feelings of not knowing your place in the world and feeling like people don't understand you. And it's a great teen angst film with tons of emotional weight behind it as well. And you have the political turmoil of post-war Taiwan in the background as well. I mean, this is an incredible film and an incredible experience. So A Brighter Summer Day, I definitely highly recommend this one as well. So there's 5 titles there that I would recommend to you guys. There's many more. Obviously, I have many more in my collection. Several others that I think are fantastic movies. I've never seen a bad movie from Criterion. Every single one I've picked up, and I've picked up a lot of them blindly, I've enjoyed. So I couldn't say better things about them as a label. They are quite expensive, but they are worth the money. So happy hunting, everybody. I will check in with you later. See ya.